Now, I think what she's been able to do is impressive. Akorfa, I mean. She's the epitome of the mustard seed, someone who took a small but a powerful idea and grew it so much so that it became of service to others, many in fact. To put this into perspective, her and her team, through volunteering and partnerships with the likes of Deloitte, have been able to renovate or open 8 libraries across Ghana, stocked with over 9,000 books, and impacted over 23,000 learners. So I was very much excited when she decided to share her story with us. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
You are welcome. Bon arrivé. Medo ago nami. Suku de denye nunuade. Eyata. Ya dove vienu sosra. Alle suku de demere asi. Ela bena. Agbane sosro nye nunuade.
My name is Akorfa Akoto. I'm a lover of books. I love to be with children. I'm an education and social protection professional innovator who believes that when the education and mentorship of children are prioritized, we will nurture more self-assured children. In 2019, I founded Spring Up Global Network, a team of young professionals and young people from tertiary institutions. We visit schools and we mentor children to become global citizens. So my inspiration has been in many folds, but I would just want to highlight 2. During my junior high school days, I had my English teacher gave us an assignment to write an essay, and I wrote about my favorite pets. And the pet was a monkey. And after my teacher marked the essay, she called me and she told me that I'm a good writer and that I should keep writing. And those words have lived with me till date. And so I believe that the words that we speak to children really lives with them and empowers them right from their minds, and it brings out their full potential. This is why most of the projects or programs that we designed are anchored on mentoring children and encouraging them and making ourselves examples that they can look up to. I also believe in reading and writing, and for our programs, usually when we go to the schools, we have reading sessions with the children. And each time we are leaving, the children want us to leave the books with them. And we didn't have a lot of books, so we always took the books away. So at the peak of the COVID, when we couldn't reach out to the children as often as we used to, we thought of designing a program. So we came up with the I Read, I Lead educational campaign, which is a 10-year strategic educational program. Since April 2019, when we had our very first project, we've been able to hold mentorship and career guidance programs in schools and orphanages. And in January 2020, we designed our I Read, I Lead educational campaign, which is our flagship program. The program is a 10-year strategic educational campaign or project where we repurpose empty classrooms and renovate libraries, making libraries accessible to public schools, as well as establishing science, technology, engineering, arts, and maths clubs in schools in order to nurture the 21st century skills of learners and also get them excited about taking up STEM or STEAM disciplines at the senior high school level. So since 2020, when we designed this program, we've been fortunate to open a very first library at Ahiagbede Basic School at the Volta region. And this library is impacting over 300 learners in the school. And then we moved to Ahiagbede in the Shaosudoku district, the Greater Accra region. These two libraries were funded by volunteers, friends and loved ones, and social media followers, and also some people that reached out to us. And after we did these two libraries on our own as an NGO, Deloitte saw our impact project and saw the great work that we were doing, and they named us as their partner for their world-class initiative in Ghana. And through this collaboration or partnership, in just 20 months, that's starting September 2022 when the campaign was launched in Ghana, we've been able to renovate or open 8 libraries in 8 clusters of schools across 5 regions in Ghana. These libraries are stocked with over 9,400 books, and these books are mainly African authored. These libraries are impacting over 23,000 learners across 5 regions. And we are very proud of this success story and impact that we are making in the lives of the beneficiaries or the children that are using our libraries.
So talking about challenges, I'd want to highlight just 2. First is people and second is funds. So getting the right people to work with has been challenging, but I'll say that we've been very fortunate in this area. We have very committed team of volunteers who are pushing the agenda and ensuring that we achieve our mandate. So for instance, for the Deloitte World Class Initiative in Ghana, we have 6 committed volunteers who make up the project team that have really pushed to ensure that we met our targets and within the timelines.
A request upon our project director, Godwin Adabla, Gideon Watina, Osborne Apeku, our project assistants, Gifty Asanto Kankama, finance lead, and myself, the founder and executive director.
So the 6 of us who make up the project team have been at the front and center of this. And second, it's adequate funds. Initially, when we started, we had a challenge with funds, and so we're going at a very slow pace, like completing the very first one within a year and impacting over 300 learners. But when Deloitte came on board and funded the initiative to help us scale up, within 20 months, we were able to provide 8 libraries across 5 regions, stocked with over 9,400 books, mainly African authored, impacting about 23,000 learners. And for this, we are very grateful to Deloitte.
Another challenge, since we really scaled up schools, a lot of chiefs, a lot of heads of schools reaching out to us. Everyone wants a library in their school, and we are working with limited resources, and so we are not able to reach all of them or satisfy all of them. I want to call on partners, donors. You love books, you want to support us develop or nurture the reading and writing skills of children, help them love reading and help them nurture the 21st century skills to make them really global citizens. Please come on board to support our dream, support our plan, so that we make the world a better place. For a young non-profit leader or social entrepreneur, I would say a few words. The first is believe in your why, why you want to really do this project or whatever project you want to do. Believe in your why. And secondly, you should work within your budgets and the resources available to you. Look around and see what you have. You have friends who have the skills you want to impart in the children or whatever project you want to do. A school that is close by, you can speak to a teacher or the head to give you access to be able to do what you do. So first, believe in your why. Second, work within your budget or your means. Start small and just continue serving, and also be particular about what you find on the field, because whatever you find on the field is what will help you build on your dream. It's like build and set the building blocks. The more you go to the field and the more you listen to the people you impact, the more you find ways or means to design sustainable projects.
Of our library projects, we do school visitations and monitoring. And this particular library, the Kwashiman Cluster of Schools Library, we opened it in January 2023, and we've been doing a number of routine visits since then. We have a stationed librarian who makes sure that all the schools in the cluster use or benefit from the library. And this morning when I came here, I just found something interesting. So the children actually, so right now primary 3 learners are seated in the library and they are reading. So some of them take books that have smaller words and then they rewrite them. They bring notebooks into the library and they rewrite the books or the stories in the books into their notebooks. And I asked one of the children why she's doing that. She says that so that when she goes back home or when she goes back to her class at a free period, she can read the story again. And I find that very interesting because as long as she keeps writing, and she's also developing her writing skills and then her reading skills as well. So I'm so privileged and I'm so excited that our children or our beneficiaries are really reading and making use of the libraries we are providing for them, and in partnership with Deloitte, who has funded our projects. Thank you.